You want to catch big bass? What's one of the real secrets to catching big bass? Good morning, guys and girls. December 17, 1 week away from Christmas Eve. We're looking at, seems like we've been in this book a lot this month, Hebrews, he sure does. Hebrews 13:2. Oh my goodness, this is a special devotional right here. I'm hoping I can get through this devotional without tearing up a little bit, because it's special. That's just all I can say. Remember, by the way, Hebrews 13:2 is what we're looking at. By the way, if you're not subscribed to the Catch of the Day channel, hit that subscribe button. Subscribe to Catch of the Day. If you're watching the Catch of the Day on anything other than YouTube, subscribe to the YouTube channel also, because you will become a part of the family. That's right, a part of the Catch of the Day family. And the Catch of the Day will remain Catch of the Day, even though beginning January, just right around the corner, we will be reading from our new devotional, which we will probably not have available to purchase until, they're telling me, late February, maybe even sometimes into March. But I've pre-ordered 10,000 copies just for ourselves, so we can send out to our own people that are here, and we'll have that available, sometime pretty quick. But hit that subscribe button, share with everyone you can, and let's get this channel. Let's get hit 20,000 somehow. We've had this channel now for almost 2 years. I think April of 2019 or April of 2020 is when we started this channel. Yeah, and so anyway, subscribe to the Catch of the Day channel. Okay, we've read Hebrews 13:2. Several years ago, the Benefit for Kids organization contacted me about taking a little boy fishing. We take a lot of kids fishing. We work with Make-A-Wish, we work with St. Jude's Hospital, Brass Ring Society, Kids We Care. Benefit for Kids, who was diagnosed with stage 4, and I don't know how to say all this, but some sort of sarcoma cancer, when he was almost 3 years old. He was diagnosed with that cancer, and he wasn't quite 3 years old. We were a little apprehensive about accepting this request because we didn't know if he was really old enough to actually fish. Boy, were we wrong. Were we wrong. This little boy was simply amazing. Timmy's fishing ability and his desire to fish were unbelievable. I mean, they were unbelievable. He could handle a rod and reel like an adult, and his desire to get out there and go fishing was just incredible. I mean, it was absolutely incredible. We actually invited him and his parents back for a second trip just shortly before he died. Just 2 years. 2 years after being diagnosed with that cancer. Such a short life for such a charming young man. What a blessing we would have missed. What a blessing we would have missed if we had not had the privilege of meeting Timmy Larson. His mother, a great lady, called him her angel boy. Her angel boy. And I'd have to agree. He was definitely our angel visitor. We talk about angels. Most all of us believe in angels. Some of you, I'm sure, probably don't. I believe in angels. I believe that exactly what the Bible tells us. There are angels all around us. That God has actually legions of angels assigned to each one of us to protect us. And my angels have been busy throughout my lifetime. I've sunk 3 or 4 boats. I've had car wrecks. I've done all kinds of silly stuff. I've been out in below freezing weather where my boat motor controls all stuck up duck hunting one time in the middle of the night, and then if we hadn't been able to get it started and get out of there, we had the possibility of freezing to death, a very real possibility of freezing to death. That's another story. My incredibly beautiful young wife at that time was coming to get me. She's coming looking for me in the middle of the night. I couldn't believe I saw another boat on that river, but she had come down, and because she knew something had happened. And but we've had many times. I've turned boats over running wide open. I've busted motors off. I've done all kinds of things. But we've had those angels there. God has angels for you and me. God has angels for you and me. We talk about also, and we think about, and I think about it because we have a lot of people that We don't seem to have as many as they do anymore. I guess so they're just going and robbing now. But we have people that come around a lot of times at gas stations. They come up and they've got some story. I really don't care what their story is. I give them some money every single time when they walk up to me with that. And you can see them, go in and buy something in the store. You can see them go to another car, and they may do that every day, all the days of their life. They like to do it on stations on the interstate where people are just coming by. I always give them money because I always think, no matter what that story they may tell, I always think, God, is this an angel? Is this an angel? And you're kind of looking to see what my reaction might be, because it says, remember to welcome strangers, because some who have done this have welcomed angels without knowing it. That's what Hebrews 13:2 says. Some have welcomed angels without knowing it. With Timmy Larson, by golly, we knew we had a real angel right here. Here's our tip for today. Timmy liked big baits, and big baits are sometimes the keys to catching big fish. Excuse me, that's right. Timmy liked big baits, and big baits are sometimes the key to catching big fish. So there's going to be angels in your life out there today. If you get a chance to go fishing, I know that some of you live in parts of the country where it's pretty warm right now. Not that way right here in Oklahoma. We're having these kind of up and down days. Not any terribly bad weather yet, but we're having some pretty chilly weather. But if you go fishing, you want to catch a big bass today, put a little bit bigger bait on than you normally do. A lot of you are in a warmer climate fishing worms right now. Put those big, long worms on. Guys and girls, go out there and have you a great one today. And remember, sometimes you might be entertaining angels unaware. Be sure to tell them. I sure do love you.